score. It's 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get dominant front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. And what's going to be the final play of this first quarter? These two teams all tied after one. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35. Here's out of bounds. They roll the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 57.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he did not that play.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And Mahomes will do it himself. To the left side, he's got Williams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. Now here's Mahomes. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's not able to get away. Safe back at the 22. They cannot contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He will take it out and for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Fant with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll take this to the outside of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
48-yard line.
70. Ready?
A run out of the gun with Genty. Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
4 yards on the
They'll
pickup.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
45-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Dale. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's good.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off play action. Dale. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. That good for 19 and a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. We've talked on air all fair about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for it and be granted another timeout.
Let's go now.
That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a matter of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're pretty motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
66 yards.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Swift is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Raiders 14.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
Right back to Genty on first down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Yards on the play.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now for the 30.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Dale. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, this could be a start of a nice stand for this defense now. They're getting ball backwards on this drive. Come through another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they can't throw him down. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, any stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
19 Lions. 70 Timber.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dale. That is caught. Touchdown. Great effort there. And the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The kick is good. Carlson up and good. And he's going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
So 6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own
and with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he takes this one down, goes all the way to the 30. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they stand over 30 yards.
When you get into the second half of the time ball game, you start realizing every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Raiders first down.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And brought down before he get inside the 10 to the 7. This offense continues to be a hot night through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time for second and goal. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson. They will take a 7-point lead.
21. Daniel Carlson,
the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Shifts by him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here to their first drive of the second half?
Well, mine is they just saw the mantle against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Taken in at the 22. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Diving effort. He's got it. And they're going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go.
Vegas. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. Dale. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. T.J. Thornton. 52 Raiders. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point. And the lead now
25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he gets us up to the 44. That'll leave them with 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of
big play there for KC. 41 yards.
Kansas City
to another
Chiefs.
on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Stokes. Takes this one back into the losers with a runner defense delivers a score. If there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead now 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Raiders 42, Chiefs 21. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
The Chiefs get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the momentum fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Ain't going to scan down for forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Mahomes will do it himself. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Out to the left here, the lead. He's brought down in red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And the out of bounds taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. They maintain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jayden Reed, 28 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Three quarters have come and gone. This ends the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? When you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team with a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense can get plenty of praise, but I think this coach has to be especially happy with what the quarterback has done.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. You see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to get a first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path. A significant number.
Going right back to Fant. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of where this one's going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this
this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And that is incomplete pass. Intended for Xavier Worthy. Incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his toe. That's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Fant, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Will set up for the
Mahomes will throw for it. And they don't get it. They try for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Raiders 49, Chiefs 34.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Chark on the Raiders. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go now.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Go.
A run straight ahead with Gentry. Shedding through the defense. And this will be stopped at the 44. Gentry in for 7 yards. This will be a pretty simple play, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, force the ball. Just make sure you hit it to the football and keep the clock ticking.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
Otherwise, this one will probably get
It's a gain of 5.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play
At the
defensively.
47-yard line.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, come 19, come 19, 19 tight, 19 tight, 30.
Looking to throw. Dale. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That's a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw. It's hauled in by Mayer. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
It's 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Ready?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Eagle. Shut up. Shut up.
They'll go. Here's Gentry. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Brought down behind
He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will do it himself. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back for Lee.
A gain of 12 yards.
Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts. And, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Down Kansas City.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Mahomes.
Intended for Jaden Reed.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Caught on the right side, Reed. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Here's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown. Kansas City. DeAndre Swift with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Raiders 49, Chiefs 41.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
I just love it. I'm trying to finish this game. This is not a defense that's going to ensure they're going to keep exploiting weaknesses. First and 10. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here we go. Jack. Cowboy 80.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And